Hi everyone, and welcome to these special free videos to help those of you who have been forced to stay indoors for the foreseeable future due to this horrible virus that we've got going around at the moment. It's all about keeping us flexible, keeping us strong, keeping us moving, even though we can't get out and about as much as we are used to and would like to. I apologise firstly for the room I'm in today. I quite often like to film on my terrace or in my living room, which has beautiful view out over the sea, but a bit like all of you, my husband is working at home today, and so life has become a little bit restricted. He has really important calls going on, and so I've been banished to the bedroom at the back of the apartment and to get this video done. But over the next few weeks we do have some lovely weather coming our way, and I hope to get some done outside, perhaps in some different locations, and just to help cheer us up a bit. But for today, I don't normally use music, but I found some lovely copyright free music that I'm allowed to use on the video, so I'm going to have that in the background just to cheer us up a little bit as we go along. So all you need to do these exercises are some comfy clothes on, a chair, preferably a dining room type kitchen chair rather than a soft loungy type chair. Just pop it in a space where you've got room to just spread your arms around, lift them up and down and things like that. We'll be doing various things as these weeks go on, some standing up holding onto a chair, but for today we're going to be sitting down on the chair too. I'm nursing a very painful knee at the moment due to a ski injury last week, so bear with me as well. So I'll be taking things nice and gently. You can ramp up the exercises if you want to by using some weights. I've got some little handheld weights here. They're just 1k each, and they're actually quite nice to use just to add a little bit of resistance. Or you could just get some tins from your larder. Try and get the same weight tins in both hands if you can, like 2 tins of beans. Pop them in your hands when the time comes, and it just gives you a little bit of extra weight to lift up and down. So without further ado, this is going to be very easy to follow, nice simple exercises just to keep us all moving. So whether you've exercised a lot or not, this should be perfect for you. Okay, so as I said just then, let's sit up nice and tall on our sitting bones. Feel like you're sitting on your sitting bones, not too far back your chair, sitting on the forward bit of your chair with your knees about hip width apart and your feet about hip width apart too. Fantastic. Let's just start off drawing those shoulders back and down and relaxing our arms by our side. Let's just stretch up overhead and down. And down, stretch up, keeping your shoulders down and feeling as though you're lifting your body as you lift your arms as well as moving your arms. Great, have a lovely stretch and down. Now on the beat, so up and down, up, keeping our tummies a little bit toned, keeping our ribs back and feeling as if we're tall through our body. Feel as if someone's lifting you up through the middle of your head from the ceiling. Lovely, now forwards. Halfway up and out to the side, and forward, forward. And now with a gentle swing, swing your arms forward and out, forward. Feel that lovely looseness through your arms. Lovely, keep that going, and swing, swing, swing. Now some knee lifts, up, up, good. Just alternate knees, lifting, lifting as high as you want to go. Listen to your own body. Just lift a knee, lift a knee, lift a knee. Perfect. Good. Just think about your right side now and lift 4 times. Doesn't matter which side, just one side 4 times, 4 on the other, and change. 1, 2, 3, and change and lift. Still with our legs, take both legs out to the side and bring them in, out and in and out. And in. One more. Now just bring your arms forward and take your arms out and in at the same time. You don't have to do both. You could do just your legs or just your arms. Let's do 8 more. And 2. And 3. And 4. 4 more. And out. Remember, you can just do arms, just do legs, or do a mixture. Out. Good. Now stretch or turn the arms up. Bring your feet back to hip width apart. Keep on stretching. Up, 2, 3, and 4. Keep going. Up, 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 and up. Perfect. Just take your arms out to the side. We're going to think about our ribs now. This one's quite tricky if you're not used to moving through your ribs, but we're going to slide from side to side, keeping our sitting bones on our chair. It's quite hard to feel. You might like to do these in front of a mirror a little bit, just so you can see, are your ribs moving or is it just your arm going out and in? So have a little try, push those ribs. You might prefer just to pop your hands down here for a bit and see if you can feel it through there. But if you can, stretch out, push and push and push and push and push. Lower your arms down. Good. Draw those shoulders back and down. We're going to think about our shoulders now and just take 8 shrugs right and left. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. And up, up. Now we're going to roll our shoulders this time. Roll, roll. Lovely. Now we're going to bring our arms up and do some breaststroke arms. Off we go. So as if we're swimming, swimming. And now slowly, slow. And slow, 4 quick, once, they need to be a little bit smaller, and then 2 slow, lovely, good, just let your body sink down, and then lift up tall, sink down, I'm going to turn sideways so that you can see, sink down, and lift up tall, one more, sink down, let's slide those ribs again, side to side. So think what your tummy's doing here. Just pull your tummy up and in, pull those ribs up, but don't thrust them forwards. And make sure it's not just your arms moving here, make sure your ribs are pushing out. Lovely, arms down by your side. Now have one arm going down your chair, the other one coming up the side of your body. Keeping both sitting bones in your chair again, keeping your body nice and tall. Lovely, let's stay over for 4. Stay here for 4, but get that elbow up towards the ceiling, then swap. And feel a lovely stretch up your side. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and down. Lovely, now 2 over the top, so stretch. And stretch the other side, good. And stretch. And stretch. Good, bring your arms down. Let's take our little arm swing we did just now. So swing forward, side, forward and side. Good, forward. Obviously at the start you should have made sure you had enough room to do this. So I hope you all have. Good, and forward and side and forward and side. Lovely, great stuff. Let's do those waist bends for 2. Push. Keep both sitting bones on the floor. And you don't have to use your arms overhead if you'd rather not. You can just go down here. So choose what suits you best. Over. Now we're going to do a move I call combing your hair. So just nicely gets the shoulders moving here. I hope you can hear the music in the background. It's quite nice just to let it take us along. So it's just changing slightly here. Good, lovely. Now relax your arms. If you have some weights nearby, or you could get some tins from your larder, we're going to use those now. So hold on to your weights or your tins, or you don't have to have anything if you'd rather not. Just take your elbows out to the side and just push across your body. So push and push and push and push and push. We're going to do 4 pushes to one side. 1 and 2 and 3 and change. Keeping both sitting bones on the floor and keeping our body nicely lifted. Push across, 1 at a time now. And push and push and push. Keep going. Keep going. Take your arms out in front of you and let's do some bicep curls with a little press. And in and out. I'll turn sideways so you can see. And out. Good. And in and out. Now I'm not locking my elbows out. I'm just straightening my arm but not quite locking them out to that full extension. In and out and in, and bring them down here. Now, keeping our elbows close to us, we're just going to open and close. Now, all of these exercises are good without weights as well as with weights. So have a little play about with both. You can do this workout as often as you want to. So you can do it sometimes with weights, sometimes without. Lovely, keep that going. Out and in, out and in. Lovely, let's do some knee lifts now. So lift. Alternate knee lifts, and if you want to, we're going to stretch up at the same time. Up and down. Trying to keep our body as tall as we can. Lift and down. Lift and lift and lift and lift. Keep going. Lift and lift and lift. One more. Come down. Take the arms by your side. Lift your body up. Tummy in. Good. Now we're going to go to the side for 3 presses and up. So 1, 2, 3 and up. 1, 2, 3 and up. 1, 2, 3 and up. 1, 2, 3 and come up. Good. Let's bring our hands down here now. Let's do some more bicep curls. Up and down. Remember, you don't need weights, but it's quite good if you've got something you can use. Lovely. And lift and down and lift and down. Lift and down. Lift and some more. Keep it going. Good. Keep that going. Up and down, up and down. Take your weights overhead. Lovely. Open your arms and down. So this is nice for our upper back. Keep your arms back and bring the backs of your hands down towards your chair. Again, exactly the same whether you have weights or not. Down, down and lift and lift and down. Come up to halfway. Close in front. Close, have a little squeeze and back. Squeeze in your shoulders. Forward and back. Well done. And forwards and back. Lower your arms. Good. We're going to bring our weights forward over our shins. Forward and lift up. So curling your back forwards and then lifting up. Again, pop your weights down here if you'd rather not use them on this bit. And pull your tummy in and stretch your body up. And pull your tummy in and stretch your body up. One more. Pull in and up. Very good. Pop the weights down beside you. Good. Have your arms in, just loose by your side. We're going to fix our bottom onto our chair and just turn our body round to the side. So swing for 2 presses and swing this way. Then alternate ones. 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 2. Very nice. And pull back. Pull back. Stretch your arms in front. Pull one elbow back. Check you've got room with the back of your chair. Quite nice if your chair back is just a little bit lower than your shoulders. Make sure you keep your elbows up behind you and pull. Now pull both the elbows back. Pull back, reach forward and back. 2 more and back. Forwards and back, relax down. Our last little bit now. We're going to come back to our legs and our feet. So we're going to start off feet together, knees together, and just take our toes out and in. Out, out, out. Lovely. Keep going. Out, out. Sit up tall. Feet, toes out. Lovely. Now heels out. Heels, 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 heels. Out, in, out, in, out, in. Knee lift again. Up. Lift your elbows up, take an opposite elbow towards an opposite knee. Down, 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 down. Have a lovely stretch and pull your arms down. That was short and sweet, wasn't it? Just roll your shoulders. Good. And just rest there for a moment. Excellent work so far. So now we're going to finish off this workout just picking up one weight again this time. And we're going to work a little bit harder now, but without the music, so that we can really focus on what we're doing. So we're going to start off holding the weight very lightly in both hands and just lift it up overhead. Taking a moment just to check your shoulders are back and down and your tummy is up and in and your ribs are pulled back. Sometimes what happens is we tend to throw everything forward, so just keep everything back and down. And we're just going to, keeping our elbows close to our head, just work those underarm muscles just by having a little down and up in this position, keeping everything toned, not locking those elbows right back on our way up and only going down to where is comfy for you. So just take a few of these, working those tricep muscles as we go, but also working through our core as we make sure our body is keeping itself upright and nice and tall. Can't decide whether I prefer it with the music playing in the background or without, but we can really focus when there's no music to listen to as well. Fabulous. Finish with your hands up here. That's very good. Now just bend your elbows, take the weight to the top of your head and push up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Keep going. 2 more. Lovely. And bring it all the way down to the side. From here, just take your weight round to the side of one hip. Lovely. And then bring it round to the other hip and round. Leaving your bottom cheeks on the floor and just swinging from side to side, really working those core muscles to pull your body around, tucking your elbows in so that you don't hit the back of your chair on the way round. So have a few goes to get that going. Take your chest around the corner, but leave your hips and your sitting bones exactly where they are. Lovely. Either take your head with you, or if that makes you feel a bit dizzy, just leave it facing forward. That's absolutely fine too. Excellent. And bring the weight back down here. From here, stretch out, lift your arms up, and then take them down to your knees. Up and down to your knees. Lift and down. Keeping your body as steady as you can and keep your tummy pulled in. Lovely. So your core muscles are acting as your stabilizers here, keeping your body steady as you go. Good. Stay up this time. And we're getting ready to keep our elbows close to our head and bend those elbows back and down. Remember, don't overbend if it's uncomfortable. Through that elbow joint, just go down a little way, whatever works for you. Try not to let those elbows come out here. Keep them close to your head and don't hunch up in your shoulders. Draw back and down. Perfect. Stay up here. That was my speaker just talking to me. And then take your hands down to your knees and up and down and up and down and up and down. Stay up here. Pull down and lift. Down and great. Down and push. Up. Down. Come down to here and just rotate. Tucking your elbows in as you go. And just feel your core muscles just pulling you round, pulling you round, pulling you round. Excellent. Good. Well done. Take the weight in one hand and take it out to the side. Close in and open and in and stretch. In. Have a little squeeze if you feel like it. Don't worry if you're not using weights. Just bring your hands together and open out. Perfectly fine to do it without as well. In and stretch. In and stretch. In and stretch. In and stretch. Pop the weight back down again. Perfect. Good. Coming back to our legs. Let's just take our right leg or one of our legs out straight. Pull your toes back towards you and just lift that lower leg on and off the floor. Lovely. Good. So you're lifting your thigh a little bit off your chair, depending on how much you want to do, but keeping your leg fairly straightish as you go. And then the same leg, just to work those thigh muscles, do it again with a little bit of a bend there in your knee instead. And then swap. Well done. So stretch that heel along the floor and then lift up and down. Perfect. Keeping a little bit of bend in that knee if you'd rather, pushing it out and having a lovely stretch. Feel the stretch down your hamstrings a little bit as you go. Perfect. And then repeat just with a bent knee. Use your hands if you want to. Just lift that thigh up too as you go. Perfect. And then going back to a little move we did just now. Legs out and in. Really using now those inner and outer thigh muscles. And if you want to, you can add in a little arm movement, but keep your tummy under control and your body lifted as you go. Perfect. Bring everything back in. And for a final thing, let's just round our back. Lengthen through your spine and reach forward. So feel long from your coccyx right down to your neck. Draw your shoulders back and down. Pull your ribs and your tummy button up away from your thighs, and then open out and lift up. So now feel tall, pulling the tummy in, pulling your ribs back and come down. Relax forward, around to your shins. Stay here, draw those shoulders back and down. Feel your back lengthening. Open out beautifully and stretch up. We all need to do these lovely stretches every now and again. Reach forward, come back, stretch up and come down. Let's just take a final stretch over to the side. You can have your arms soft, or if you want a bigger stretch, reach out, come back down and go over the other side. Reach down one chair leg, stretch out over the top. Try not to be down here. Try and keep lifted, shoulders down and out over there. Good. Let's have a final swing, going back to a move we did when we were warming up just now. Perfect. Let's comb our hair again, loosening through those shoulders. Very, very good. And just relax here. Have a final lift up. Breathe in and breathe out on the way down. Well done, everyone. Stretch up. And I hope this is the first of many more videos to come over the weeks that we are stuck indoors. Hope you enjoyed that and see you next time.